Hi and good morning. My name's Cameron Carlson with AnimeOnLocation.tv. I'm here at Ohayocon 2018 with my good pals, Thousand Face Cosplay and Bodybuilding now.
Yeah. So we had to add a little something, keep it fresh, you know.
Alrighty, so it's been about a year since the last time we got the chance to talk to you guys. It was at Ohayocon of all places, 2017. How have you guys been since then?
I've been really good. We've just been working out, focusing on, pursuing creative ideas and just kind of petting our cats.
Yeah, 2017 and the start of 2018 have already been amazing, and we're going back to Ohayocon this year, so if you're there, we'll see you again. Been incorporating a lot more fitness into our lives, so that's been probably the biggest change, that and starting to do a little bit of non-cosplay modeling on the side as well, so it's been an interesting year.
Yeah, and again, kind of going about that with the social media and fitness, you guys have really reached out on that. I know that Ethan here took a new step towards becoming a professional bodybuilder, and
I am many steps away from professional, but first step out of like 1,000. Yeah. But it's been really fun, actually. The way that I really think about bodybuilding, what I find really fun about it, especially with incorporating it in cosplay, is you are both the artist and the medium. When you're making something like this, you're making your foam armor, you're the artist, but this is the medium. But when you're actually using your physique as part of your cosplay, you are also the thing that is getting worked on. And you have to constantly repair it, so to speak. You can't finish your physique and then just kind of let it sit in the closet and it'll be fine next year. So you have to keep paying rent on it, so to speak, to keep it looking all right. So it's a really fun way to keep me motivated in the gym to incorporate fitness into cosplay.
And how do you feel about it? I know that you're starting to help him out, being a very motivational speaker in the gym, and then also working out with him. How do you feel about it?
She's kicking butt in the gym on her own.
So I take the gym very seriously, only because I'm also using it to kind of be therapy for my mental situation. So for anxiety, it's been really amazing for me, because I'm letting out all that energy. And also, it's really nice to be able to see that I can do a glute kickback with 175, and it's totally fine. And I'm just like, look how strong I am, but I am small. And it's just really...
she has a baby bicep.
Oh my gosh, look at it! Look at it! I've been building it. So it's just really exciting to be able to challenge yourself and be able to see, yeah, I can do this thing, even when I previously thought there's no way. I like chips and candy and ice cream way too much. And I still have those things. I just kick my butt in the gym and try to have those things a little bit less. And I'm overall very happy with that because I'm strong. So it's just very exciting. I really like to challenge myself, and it's been really great to be able to connect with him through that as well.
That's always so much fun. So, again, we talked about that. So, Lauren, now you, as we discussed, suffer from some mental things, and you've decided to start opening up about that a little more personally, and you decided this past December to really shine on the internet and do a little bit of a special photo shoot. How was that for you to really express yourself positively and also bring awareness to people who may also be going through those things?
So, when it was really scary, to be honest, it was really scary, and it was like, how am I gonna deal with this when that anxiety crops up? And I finally just said, screw the fear. I can't consistently live in fear all the time. So you'll be afraid for a second, but once you step into that light, you're like, okay, I'm doing this thing now. Okay, I'm doing this thing now. And then you get really excited about it. It was very empowering. But being able to share that journey with people, and to see people being so supportive of that, as well as saying and sharing things that have happened to them that are similar, where they've thought about those things, and being able to be there, because I don't want anyone to ever have to struggle alone. I know what that feels like, and I don't ever want that to happen to anyone. So being able to share that and bond with people through that was just, makes my heart really fluffy. I love it.
And, conquering, or at least taking a positive step towards dealing with physical self-image issues, it's been really interesting, because I think since we are both gym rats, a lot of people assume we don't have self-image issues, like body image issues. That is totally untrue.
Girl, sit down, let me give you a list.
So have people getting to see that everyone struggles with this. You are not alone in this struggle. Is being able to share that with people and have people say, in response to her photos, how it inspired them and made them want to try it too. That's possibly the greatest reward there could be.
It's so amazing, and I feel so honored to help facilitate that in anyone, let alone so many people that have been there for me when I've needed it. So,
I mean, I saw the photo that you did in December, and that was a very, again, I know how much courage it took you to do that, and I'm very proud of you for it.
Thank you.
So that's why I wanted everybody to know how hard it really was for you to do it, let alone be in a costume of less coverage.
Oh, hello, Park.
Yeah. So, kind of going along with cosplay and kind of discussing some of this, there's been that topic of cosplay not being cosplay going around in the community. And again, I don't mind personally people that are of well-figured bodies accentuating those assets, but them also using those assets to make profitability more than they should. So how do you take on to that, especially where cosplay is not cosplay coming into effect now?
So I want to touch on one thing you just said, where you said profiting on it maybe a little bit more than they should. I don't really see that, like, if someone can profit off of something, if they're being happy. No, I'm not saying you said anything wrong or you meant anything wrong, but,
I was like, wait.
People seem to feel like, and you see this a lot online, that somehow making money off of being a curvaceous or good-looking person or showing skin or whatever is somehow wrong, and I don't see that. And if you're happy, ultimately, when it comes to cosplay is a very broad term.
Okay.
It's costume. Technically, the original contraction was costume role play, which got shortened to costume play. And so then the question is, what counts as a costume? Correct. For many anime situations, wearing a wig and a bikini is exactly what she wore in the anime. So that's 100% accurate. So I personally feel that cosplay, the community, benefits when we embrace more people. Okay. Body painting, that's a costume and that's cosplay. Doing scantily clothed things and doing lewds or doing bikini shots, awesome, that's cosplay. Just have fun. Okay. And if you don't want to do it, don't do it. You should never feel pressured to do revealing costumes if you don't want to do revealing costumes. Just like people who want to do revealing costumes should never feel pressured to not do those things. Gatekeeping, in my opinion, is one of the biggest problems currently facing the community.
Now with a little more clarification, it makes a lot more sense. And that understanding, I'm trying to more, because I'm not doing, I'm trying a little bit, but that's also because of the flu. But now when you talk to a cosplayer, and I've never been part of the community, so you're looking from the outside in, which makes a big difference. So having a more clarification really helps people probably, I think, more understand it, and myself personally more understand it too. Thank you so much. It is about time the cosplay community got back on more self-expression and having more fun. So how would you guys like to say how to have more fun doing cosplay, let alone the competition stuff, but just at least going out and saying, I did this, I made this, I'm going to wear it, I don't care how it looks, I made it, it's mine, and I'm going to do it.
Art it's completely subjective. So, and that's kind of like referring to the previous question. I mean, art, it's all subjective. So whatever you want to do, however you want to create, whatever makes you feel good, makes you happy. Like overall, like you're going to a convention because you ultimately want to go. I mean, you are dressing up as a character because you want to do that. So do the thing. Don't hesitate. Do the thing. And as long as you're following through with what you want, you're going to be good. Because if you worry about the likes, if you worry about all the other stuff, like it's not going to be fun because you're constantly going to measure yourself up to someone else, and that's not. That's a really rough. Yeah, it's a really rough way to live.
Don't do it for social media attention. No. Don't get me wrong. Please don't misunderstand. Social media response and interaction with other cosplayers and geeks is incredible, and I love that community. And sometimes doing things going, I think people on Facebook would really love this. That's fun and awesome. Great. But you should still be liking it in the process. Don't lose yourself in the attempt to please others. It should always be about you first, and then, hey, I hope people like this too. But if you're not enjoying it, you're starting off with a faulty foundation.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, Ethan, again, we talked about the bodybuilding. What was it like to win your medals at your first ever competition?
I have to say, give myself the little I came in second. I didn't come in first, but it was an amazing first season. I know. But it was an incredible experience. It taught me a lot about myself. It taught me a very different style of discipline because we had a convention, Indie PopCon, last year, the weekend before my first contest. So I had to bring my meals, all of them, to the convention and eat them exactly on time. And all the people who were so nice on Sunday morning coming around with donuts saying, anyone want one? Like, yes, I do. I want one so bad. But I couldn't. But it was an amazing first experience. I learned a lot, and I'm really excited about this year to do it again. And I already have a lot of cosplays lined up for when I'm in contest shape. Like, I need my six-pack so I can do this character and this character. So it's kind of changed. Having the bodybuilding seasons has kind of given me cosplay seasons. So I have my winter cosplays, the ones who wear more clothes, and my summer cosplays who don't. So it's been a really fun experience, and Lauren was my #1 fan and cheerleader and therapist and massage therapist. Wonderful. I can't thank you enough.
I didn't kill you, so we're good.
That was a very good first step.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Now, you also are still advocates for mental health. How's it going with you guys in that community?
For the most part, pretty great, I think. I still have people messaging our page when they have struggles, which makes my heart so happy that I'm able to connect with people still through, the mutual struggles. And it's been really great just for me to know that if I have something that I want to share, I can share it without being fearful. Because the people are going to be supportive, they're going to boost me up, they're going to talk about their issues and help me cope with mine by helping them cope with theirs. Mm-hmm. So it's been really great, and I would like to say that there's been a lot of growth, I think, with a lot of people that I personally talk to, just because they say, hey, listen, I'm still doing this thing. Like, even from 2 years ago, people are contacting me and saying, hey, I finally got the help that I needed. I just wanted to let you know. And seriously, okay.
It's okay. You did a great job, hon. Don't worry about it. So, again, and we love animals. And we love kitty cats amongst most of you. I'm a dog guy still. I still love my puppers.
We love the next charity that we're helping.
All right, then. Go ahead, guys. Go into it.
So we're still, as of today, using some of the proceeds from our prints to raise money for 10th Life Cat Shelter. But starting after this convention, we're going to be raising money for a wolf sanctuary right outside of St. Louis, Missouri. So we're going to be helping some other furry friends.
Alrighty. I mean, like I said, I'm a dog guy, so that makes me happy. All right. Now, again, just a quick one. Where can guys find you online? I know that you guys have some social media outlets. And then what message would you love to get to the fans that, well, we're going to see you in 2 months, so what message would you like to leave going into those 2 months?
Well, as for where you can find us, we're on Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, all under Thousand Faces Cosplay. So you can find us on there. On Facebook, it's Thousand Faces Cosplay and Bodybuilding. And my message, at least for these next 2 months, is like we touched on, cosplay for you and have fun. This is a wonderful community and a wonderful, healthy outlet for self-expression. So keep it healthy, keep it happy, and keep it fun. And you will enjoy this for many years to come.
And I would just like to say that just enjoy the journey of figuring out who you are, because we're figuring it out every day. And yeah, it's scary, but you're going to get through it, I promise. And it's a struggle, but it's a good struggle, because it feels really great to come out the other side and be like, you know what? I can deal with anything. So remember.
Thank you guys again so much. We'll see you in 2 months.